Solomon Sense Ride 4 showing up in the studio. Oh man, here we go. I talk about some, hopefully you enjoyed that epic footage up there in the Rocky Mountains. That was Mount Evans, okay? Beautiful spot. Now you can drive to the top of that mountain, which always is a little hard for me to accept the fact that I'm running up the mountain and people can drive up. But hey, you can drive up, and today I decided to take out the Salomon Sense Ride 4. It was the interval workout vlog, upper right-hand corner, where I did an interval workout above 14,000 feet. So epic day in the Sense Ride 4. Here we go, diving into a relegation score. 30 miles, there it is on your screen. I believe we hit 30 miles, which again, might evolve into a full review at some point on this channel for trail shoes versus road shoes. But for now, relegation whistle for the Sense Ride 4. Okay, let's dive in. Here we go. Wow, more than I expected, okay? Definitely loose, more than I expected, okay? Sense Ride 4, it is twisting. There you go. 8mm drop from heel to toe, 27 in the heel, 19 in the forefoot for a medium-ish stack height there. Looking at women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen, and I believe we're looking at about 9.3 ounces. Let's just confirm, yeah, about 262 grams or 9.3 ounces. We're looking at an engineered mono mesh, fully gusseted, love it. Nice overlay through the toe box to help keep out that trail grit and grime and dirt and dust. And oh wow, yeah, nice. If you kick a rock, you're gonna be good. You'll be good, everybody. So nice stout toe cap there, which I'm trying to point out in all trail shoes these days. And yes, okay, more flexible than I expected through that heel counter. Not a plush collar, okay? And it was not uncomfortable, but it feels a little rigid, just like a little, anyway, it's fine. Okay, some nice padding through the heel counter on the inside. I don't know if I have a shot of it, but anyway, nice padding, which is a little opposite of the collar. The actual collar that is right at the top here feels a little stiff, or feels like it could use a little extra cushion. But man, right inside, very, very good job there, Salomon. It's that traditional Salomon lacing system, which I can never, the draw lace, quick draw, I can never remember the name of there, with a pocket there. So you pull the cord there and then you stuff it inside. It takes a little getting used to if you've never worn Salomon, just so you know. You got your Ortholite insert there. Okay, pretty malleable, not much cushion there through that Ortholite insert. Overall lockdown for the upper, solid 8 out of 10. And then the also overall score for the upper, we're also going 8 out of 10. And you know why? It's the build quality. All right, like a La Sportiva, like an Innovate. All right, Salomon is in that same kind of the opposite, frankly, of the Skechers Go Run Razor Trail, just as far as build quality goes through that upper. Moving on to that OptiVibe midsole. Okay, it's got this J-pad, which is a dense memory foam EVA material placed at the heel. There's also a lightweight bouncy EVA olefin base foam that Salomon has developed with this Dow chemical. All right, and it's placed along the bottom of the sole. So let's do the durometer. Okay, that's where, okay, not too shabby. It's interesting. It's just built like a tank, everybody. It's not a huge energy and ride return score, though. All right, I think we gave it a 6.5 out of 10. There it is. It's just not made for going fast. All right, it is made to go the distance. That is for sure. And again, back to that build quality, it's quite a bit higher. So I give 2 scores for the midsole, just so you know. One for the ride, the energy, which is, very critical when you're buying a running shoe. But I like to combine it with the durability for that overall midsole score, okay? Boom. This went up to 7, I believe just under 8, 7.75 out of 10, because, again, that midsole is going to go the distance, 100%. Big time. So Salomon's really investing in their material that they're using for their midsoles. You know, gosh, okay, I'll save that for here in a second. Moving on to that outsole, it's the Contra Grip rubber outsole, kind of, you know, just classic. I love the depth of the lugs. Not quite a commuter shoe, okay? The lugs are a little too deep, 4mm lug depth, but it is just a solid grip, and I think the placement of the lugs is not too shabby either. So 7.75 out of 10. And after, 30, I took it on some pretty aggressive trails, just a little bit of wear and tear, nothing too crazy to write home about thus far on the bottom of the shoe. Now the fit, here we go. I went true to size, and it did not feel narrow through the toe box. Salomon, sometimes known for feeling just a little bit on the narrower side. I didn't feel that at all in the Sense Ride 4. If anything, there is, I don't want to say plenty, but yeah, just solid toe box room for this shoe. Comfort score 6 out of 10. Mostly, it's a little lower because of the midsole. All right, 6 out of 10. Positives and drawbacks. Positive is going to be the build quality of the shoe, and the drawback is the midsole ride. Just, it's not popping underfoot. Just getting the miles in, which is sometimes okay. Durability prediction, though. Here we go. 600, 700. I went 600 plus. I probably could say 700 if you, DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. There we go. There's the website. And you can now submit photos of your shoes, okay? So that, I can only take shoes to a certain amount of mileage. If you take this shoe, especially if you take the Sense Ride 4, let's say past 500. If you could take some really high quality photos and submit them so that we can see how the shoe is holding up, that would be incredible. Great value on the website, DeMoorGlobalRunning.com, just to help people decide, should I buy the shoe or not, based on your mileage that you're putting the shoe through. Okay, here we go. Moving on to how will I use this shoe? Who is it best for? Just a classic long run shoe. On the trails, you might be wondering what type of trails. I'm going to say fairly aggressive, and could do the trick in some mud. I took it in some pretty good mud today, but the midsole is firm enough that it's going to protect your feet from the rocks as well. So if you're going over some rocky trails, I had no fear stepping on sharp rocks today at all. Okay, so there you go. That's how I will use this shoe. And who is it best for? If you only want to buy one shoe for the entire trail season, this shoe will last a long, long time. And I'm very perplexed how the price is $120. That's amazing. Great job. I don't know what's going on. Has the Sense Ride lineup always been that affordable? I'm losing my mind. That's amazing price point. I don't know what's going on. And it wouldn't be like the first trail running shoe that I buy, but man, that's a very, very, very good price point. Okay, so there you go. 9 out of 10 for the $120 price point. Other shoes to buy on your screen: the Trabuco Max, the Caldera 5, Challenger ATR 6, and the Hero V6. And a couple of those I'll link, if I do remember, I'll try to link to them down below, but I have done some reviews on those shoes as well. And they're all available down below as well in the description from Running Warehouse. Helps support this channel, helps me keep testing all these shoes for all of you. Okay, shoe quick specs for the Sense Ride 4 on your screen. Soak it in. All right, mono mesh Optivibe midsole. All right, Contra Grip rubber, $120. That is what I'm talking about. Relegation score 7.6 out of 10. Anything, man, that's good. It's like it has potential to go even higher. I don't know. I think it's mostly like that comfort score was a little tough. And that's why I'm giving such high praise of the Salomon Ultra Glide. I maybe should have put, but this Ultra Glide, it's not out here right now, I don't believe. The Ultra Glide, watch out. That's going to be a very popular shoe moving forward from Salomon. Okay, and again, I will link to it down below in the description. There you go, everybody. Comment of the day, question of the day, being pulled from the interval workout vlog at 14,000 feet. Shout out to Dan. Thank you, Dan, for helping in so many ways with DGR. Okay, so Dan says, so this is in connection to Yeah, I forget the actual question, but here we go. Usually you have to worry about a 17-year-old staying out all night with their friends. However, in this situation, my son and a few of his cross-country buddies decided to run 1 mile per hour for 24 hours one day this summer. They camped out in one of the runners' garages and kept it filled with snacks and entertainment to keep them going. By the end, a few people from the neighborhood even decided to join the boys once they figured out what was going on. Not all finished, but I'm proud to say that my son was one of the finishers. What a story to tell for the rest of his life. I love that. Dan, I hope my sons are doing that too. It's like you can do a lot of crazy things when you're 17 years old. So the fact that they're doing that challenge, as I said, I just love that so much. And nothing like eating, gummy worms and Doritos all night and then going out and running. I don't know if they did like 1 mile every hour for 24 hours. I love it, Dan. You get the comment of the day. Question of the day. Here we go. This is kind of a tough question, but I know what I'm going to say. What one item do you want to purchase, whether it's running related or not, that you can't quite afford yet and you're saving up for? I think it's a beautiful thing to save money. We're trying to teach that to our boys for something you really want. I have a big item that I'd like to get down the road, but for me, it's renovating Studio 2.0. I'm just pinching pennies. To do it right, it's going to cost some decent change. I want to do it right. I don't want to cut corners. And so Studio 2.0 it's going to happen, but I just don't know how quickly. So I'm saving money, pinching pennies. Anyway, I look forward to reading your answers. Nothing like a little sacrifice and a little strategizing for buying something that you really want. We will toss it to this Salomon running shoe playlist. Lots of Salomon shoes on that playlist. Oh gosh, what a world, everybody. Goodness, right there. Salomon trail running shoe. Actually, all Salomon shoes right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.